7 Huge Emmerdale spoilers next week from the 4th to the 8th of March 2024. Nate and Ruby plot revenge on Caleb Milligan. 1. Nate Robinson takes revenge on Caleb Milligan. Nate confronts Caleb and demands to be bought out of the business, and when Caleb claims this isn't possible, Nate turns to violence, only to be dragged away by Kane, who reveals that young Frankie has witnessed Dad Nate's aggression. Nate is desperate to make Caleb pay, which worries Kane. Aaron encourages Nate to get back at Caleb, but is alarmed when Nate asks him to help steal some of the business's cars. Aaron talks to Kane about Nate, and the pair join Nate to follow through with his plan. Nate drives off with the last of the cars, and Aaron and Kane draw closer to a truce. Nate then reveals he has another plan for Caleb's car, and declares that he's had the vehicle crushed as Caleb clocks Aaron and Kane's involvement. But they're not the only ones out for Caleb's blood. 2. Kim Tate confirms plot with Ruby Fox Milligan. After discovering the car thefts, Caleb is accosted by Ruby at Mill Cottage, and she's upset over his emotional betrayal with Tracy, who he clearly had feelings for. Caleb tries to reassure Ruby, but demands that he turn Tracy against him. Ruby is angry and vulnerable as Caleb heads out on the phone, and after he finds out what Nate has done, he's cut to the core by a scathing Ruby. Already stressed over dealings with the insurance company, Caleb's even more worried when malicious Ruby suggests he should ruin the nursery presentation to prove his loyalties lie with her, and not Tracy. Will Ruby get what she wants? 3. Kerry Wyatt returns by police escort over theft accusation. Kerry can explain that she has been falsely accused of stealing by her fiancé. After a heated argument, a genuinely affectionate Kerry leaves Amy hopeful when she promises she didn't commit the theft, and she's back to be a good mum to her family. But who is Kerry's mysterious fiancé? 4. Chaz Dingle makes big decision over breast cancer treatment. A nervous Chaz is bolstered by Aaron's support as he joins her for her appointment. Chaz reveals she plans to have a double mastectomy, and later reveals her fears as she is comforted. Aaron finally requests a referral for the gene test, but can he continue to support his mum? 5. Rona Goskirk's realization over Gus Malcolm. After receiving an offer from ex-husband Gus Malcolm recently, where he suggested they work towards not guilty verdicts for their separate charges, Rona realizes that he is deceiving her, and promises to keep fighting until baby Ivy is in her care. Gus had offered to give her access to Ivy after all, but it seems he's trying to pull the wool over her eyes. But will Rona be able to defeat Gus, or will she end up in prison for kidnap? 6. Heartbreak for Mary Goskirk as Vanessa Woodfield woos Susie Merton. Gail Lohman holds karaoke at the Woolpack, and Vanessa uses it as an opportunity to sing her way back into Susie's heart. Vanessa and Susie kiss, reunited, as a gutted Mary Goskirk watches on. It's been clear for some time that Mary feels something more than friendship for Susie, but will Susie and Vanessa's renewed relationship last? 7. Charity Dingle takes a small step forward. Mackenzie Boyd is relieved that no charges are being pressed against wife Charity after she stabbed him while in a PTSD-induced state. But when Mac goes to hug her, Charity flinches out of his grasp. Yet he's encouraged when Charity texts to say he can bring the kids around the following day. As the kids visit, Charity is overwhelmed, but puts on an act for their benefit. She hesitates to tell Mac how she feels, but he understands, and they each sense that progress has been made. But when Kerry spoils for a fight, it sets Charity's recovery back. Will she be okay?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của UK Spoiler Emmerdale. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.